You are welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Love TV on YouTube. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, let us subscribe now. If you have been watching the video since you have not subscribed, if you are a lucky viewer, this is the first time you are watching my video, please let us subscribe now. This video you are watching, let's look it under by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe. SUBSCRIBE, subscribe. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press the notification bell again. It will now change to 3 bell option. Press the one at the topmost, painted white or black color. The right AWL beside it, press it, which means you have taken the notification. The moment you come on live, the moment I post video, post short, people comment, people will like reply to comment, you are going to be the number one to see everything. Please subscribe before we start the tutorial. Our tutorial for today is how to sharpen trimmer clipper blade. How to sharpen trimmer clipper blade step by step. One step after the other on how to sharpen trimmer clipper blade step by step successively. Please, if you have joined us on the line, please help us to share the video out so that many people or barber, stylist, proprietors, barber engineer, they can get the advantage of watching the video. It's very important. Please help us share the video out before we start the tutorial. I'm trying to set up the camera very well so that we can be able to see exactly what is going on when we start the tutorial. Please help me to share the video out so that barbers, stylists, proprietors, barber engineers, everybody can get the access of watching the video. This is trimmer clipper blades. Trimmer clipper blade, step by step to sharpen trimmer clipper blades. Step by step to sharpen trimmer clipper blades. Step by step to sharpen trimmer clipper blades. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, that is number one thing you're supposed to do. Let us subscribe before we start the tutorial. If you have subscribed before, it is only one time. Please help us share the video out so that can reach out to many barbers, stylists, proprietors, barber engineers, etc., etc. You can be able to get the advantage of watching the video. How to sharpen trimmer clipper blade step by step on the super hard manual sharpening stone. How to sharpen trimmer clipper blade step by step on the super hard manual sharpening stone. trying to refill the can with kerosene, neat kerosene, so that when we start the tutorial, we don't need to stay or to wait any longer to refill the can again. The kerosene is getting finished. It's getting finished. I'm trying to clean up the body. Please, if you can hear my voice from the other side, if you can hear my voice and my voice is clear, please let me know, please. Please, I'm begging you, let me know before we start the tutorial. If you can hear my voice from the other side, please let me know. I want to clean the surface of the stone. Please, if you can hear my voice from the other side, please let me know. If my voice is clear, please let me know. Our tutorial for today is how to sharpen trimmer clipper blade step by step. Any trimmer clipper blade step by step. So I'm going to give you the type of the stone you are going to use. That's number one. To show you, I have 3 different type of stone surfaces here. So I'm going to show you the right one to use to sharpen trimmer clipper blade successively step by step. I have quartz surface stone. I have normal surface stone. And I have smooth, which I'm going to show you the step by step before we start, because if you don't understand the nature of the stone you are going to use, the type of the surface of the stone you are going to use to sharpen trimmer clipper blade, you might not be able to sharpen it correctly. If at all you have the idea of sharpening, you get the experience of sharpening the clipper blade on the stone, but you don't know the type of the stone surface you're supposed to use for trimmers. It will be giving you headache. So which I'm going to explain, and I'm going to show you different type of stone surfaces I have here. I'm going to show you. Then what are the difference between the stone surfaces? I'm going to show you, explain to you. Then which one exactly are you going to use to sharpen the inner surface? The inner surface of the trimmer clipper blade. All these are what they call trimmer clipper blades. Trimmer hinges, this trimmer clipper, you see it? All these are tiny blades. And look at the mouth, it's too tiny. Let me show it in this way. See the mouth? It's too tiny. Which means if you don't understand the nature of the stone you're supposed to use, the type of the stone surface, this is the stone surface I'm saying. Let me come nearer with one stone surface so that we can be able to explain to each other. Yeah, this is the surface of a stone. When I say surface, let me come with the pointer. When I say surface, this is the surface of the stone. This is the surface you place the blade. This is the surface you activate. You clean it, you activate it, you make the surface stronger before you now place the blade on it. Before you now place your blade on it for sharpening. If you don't understand or the nature or the type of the stone surface you're supposed to use, when you sharpen the trimmer clipper blade, it's not going to work at all. All this tiny clipper, you see the mouth, so tiny. You see the teeth, it's so tiny. Once you don't know how to maneuver your way to sharpen it, you might sharpen it 100 times. It will not work. It's not work. And most of the people believe the stone cannot sharpen all this type of clipper blades. Many people have told me, they say the stone can only sharpen bigger blade like this one, all these tapper clipper blades, all these wall, tapper, starex, etc., etc., chauba, best city, ki bigger one, all those ones, they believe that is the type of blade the stone can sharp. This stone, if you know how to maneuver your way to sharpen the clipper blade, to use it successfully, effectively, to use it logically, technically, strategically, systematically, correctly, okay. No type of clipper blade you cannot use it for. Then you have to know, understand different type of stone surfaces you can form in your studio. I have 3 different type of stone surfaces here, which I'm going to show you one by one. This one is a smooth surface. Let me take it closer to you. This one is smooth surface. Smooth surface. This one is the lowest grade. You see this surface? I have almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have about 20 stones here, or 20 something stones here, different types. But basically, there are surfaces, when you categorize them, there are 3 different surfaces: smooth, normal, and the quash. Then that smooth, I have it in different forms. Normal surface, I have it in different forms. Quash surface, I have it in different forms. Though categorically, there are 3 different types of stone surfaces I have here: smooth, normal, and the quash. So this is the lowest grade. Smooth is the lowest grade. What do I mean by lowest grade? Is that this surface is the lowest, the one that have the lowest power. Not that it's not strong, but it's the one that having the lowest power. And this type of stone, if you know how to form it, it is mostly used to sharpen the upper clipper blades. After the upper clipper blades are the trimmer clipper blades. Trimmer, any type of trimmer clipper blade. When you know how to form this type of smooth surface, you can use it to sharpen any type of clipper blades successively. But when you want to use it for tapper clipper blade, all this bigger blade, it will sharpen it, but it's going to take a longer time. It's going to take you a longer time. What do I mean by a longer time? Let me show you another surface again. This one is normal surface. Normal. This one is a little bit stronger than the first one I show you. It's smooth. Just to say ratio 2 to ratio 1. This one is 2 times powerful. This one normal, this normal surface is 2 times powerful than the smooth. So any blade you sharpen on the smooth surface stone, you use an hour to sharpen it. When you sharpen it on this normal, it's going to take you like between 25, 27, 30 minutes. You cannot be more than that on this one. So this one is normal surface. Then I still have this one in different forms. I have the smooth in different forms here. Then let me show you another one again. This one is squash surface. Squash. Their surfaces are different, but when you are looking at them through the screen, you might be looking, they are the same. But when I test the blade on them, when I sharpen the clipper blade on each, when I show you the surface of the blade I sharpen, it is from there you are going to understand that this one is powerful than this one. Not that the 3 are powerful, but this one is the highest grade. This squash, after the squash is normal. After the normal surface is smooth. So smooth is number 1, lowest. Medium is normal. Then squash is the highest grade. In my own studio here, I'm saying. So if you don't understand the type of stone you are going to use to sharpen the streamer clipper blades, you might sharpen it 100 times, 500 times. It will not work fine, or it may not work at all. But people believe it is only the sharper, that's electric clipper blade sharpening machine, either automatic or manual, that's the only one that can sharpen the streamer clipper blades. No, you can still use your stone to sharpen it, but you have to be very, very extra careful. Why am I explaining? Is that when I start the sharpening, for you to really understand what you are doing. If you are the type that wants to know how to sharpen the trimmer clipper blades, or you have been trying it several times to sharpen the trimmer clipper blade, you get it wrong. And many people have called me, different parts of the countries throughout the world, calling me, sharpen trimmer for us, sharpen trimmer for us. We want to see how we can use the stone, that super hard metal sharpening stone, to sharpen the trimmer clipper blades. And many people believe, even some people comment, some people call me directly, some people message me that stone cannot sharpen the trimmer clipper blades. They say the stone can never sharpen it correctly. I don't know why they believe in that way. The stone can sharpen any type of clipper blade depending on your knowledge. If you have the full knowledge, you have the tactics, tricks, logics, strategies, methods to apply on different type of clipper blades. Different type, I'm saying, for human beings, for animals. So you should be able to pick one or two methods at least to use on the trimmer, so that at the end of the day, when you sharpen the trimmer, you are going to get the best of the results in it. And when tested, it's going to be confirmed. Now, in the last tutorial, I sharpened trimmer clipper blade. I sharpened this upper clipper blade, remains this bottom clipper blade, before we stop the tutorial. Now, I'm going to resharpen the upper clipper blade again. Then I'm going to sharpen the bottom clipper blade. We are going to test it. Then, for the benefit of those people that have not watched the last tutorial, that is why I always say, subscribe to the channel, Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. Subscribe. And remember to press the notification button so that you get access to go back to watch all our previous videos lives. If you want to watch videos very well, go under live. You are going to see different type of blades of sharpening under live. You are going to see there under short, under live, under videos. But you go far away to the back before you can see, though in video, you have to see some at the beginning, but many at the end of the video. But when you want to see full ones, go to the live. Because most of this sharpening, I do them leftly now, for people to believe that stone can still do better like sharper. You see like that? Now, how are you going to place your thumb? The tutorial has started. You're supposed to know where to place your thumb if you want to sharpen the trimmer clipper blade. If you don't know where to place your thumb, you might get it wrong. You see, this is the front of the blade. There's the back of the blade here. You see, this is the back of the blade. This is the front of the blade. Between here and here, you find the center. This around the center here. You watch it. Then you divide it into 4 again, equally. Transform to the other side. This is the center here. Or you divide it to 2 like this. You divide to 4. Let me bring another pointer for you to see it clearly, so that you should be able to understand exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. Because if you don't understand all these things, hardly you can sharpen trimmer. It's not easy to sharp. But when you know the logic tricks to use on trimmer, you are going to sharpen it lively, correctly, without disappointing you. You see it. You find the center like this, then you find the center like this. If you want to place your thumb, this is where you place your thumb. Watch carefully. This is how you place your thumb for sharpening for the first side. So if you want to sharpen the other side, see where I place my thumb? You shouldn't overlap to the other side. I only use these pointers to demarcate so that you can be able to get exactly how to place your thumb. Not that you just place it anyhow. No. You divide the blade into 2. You see where I place my thumb. You see where I place my thumb. You shouldn't overlap. You see? That's for the upper clipper blade. Then for the bottom clipper blade, many people get this one wrong. And this is where the mistakes normally comes. You see, this is the front of the blade. When you ask many people now, where is the back of this blade? When I point this one as the front, many people will say here. This is the back of it. This is the hand of it here. This is the front here. This is the hand of it here. This is the back of it. No. If you want to calculate the back of this blade in my own studio for sharpening, for professional sharpening, you calculate it through where the upper clipper blade stays at the back of the blade. You see, this is the front of the blade here. This is the back here, where the upper clipper blade stays here. You see it? Let me remove it. This is the back of the blade here. You see it? This is the front of the blade. When you say you should find the center from here to here now, this is the center of the blade. You see it in this way. Once you pick around here as a center, when you now place your thumb at the back of the blade for sharpening here, you get it wrong. You are going to get it wrong. It's 0/100. The clipper blade is not going to work at all unless you are, even if you use sharper self, you shouldn't pick this here as a center. If you use sharper, I know what I'm saying. Even if you use sharper, you use a clipper blade holder to hold it. You shouldn't take this area as the center. So you calculate the center through here. See the back here? See the front here? From the front to the back, you find the center here. Then you divide it into 2 again. You see like this? Let us transform to the back. This is the center. Watch carefully. Watch like this. Watch. This is the center. Then this another center again. You see like this? So if you want to place your thumb now, this is how you place your thumb for sharpening. Watch very well. Look carefully where I place my thumb. You see like this? Then this is the second place you place your thumb to sharpen the other side. You see? So you leave clearance in between the two blades so that you shouldn't overlap when you place your thumb here. At the same time, when you place your thumb here, you shouldn't overlap to the other side. Those are the areas many people get it wrong. And that is why they find it very, very difficult to sharpen the trimmer clipper blade. Many people even use trimmer. After the draw now, they throw it away. They throw it the dustbin. The blade is not, the clipper is not good again because they don't know how to sharpen it. Because they don't know the step-by-step to acquire the best sharpening on the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade trimmer of the trimmer. Yeah. Now, there's another thing I want to show you again. Let me zoom out for you to see exactly what I want to show you, because all these things are important. Once you don't understand them, you can't sharpen trimmer. Let me come out very well so that I can be able to see what I'm doing there. Let me come out very well. Yeah, I think it's okay like this. Because if you don't understand all these things I'm trying to explain, to show you, when I start the sharpening, I may not be able to explain deeply again. You see that? Now, we are in the mathematics class now, mathematics. So if you understand mathematics, arithmetics, pure maths, additional mathematics, all are the same. All what we are trying to find out is mathematics. We are going to find the angle. We are going to position this blade on the stone for sharpening to get the best of the result. And in my studio here, I have 3 different ways. 3 different ways I position the blade on the stone for sharpening, for professional sharpening. Yeah, number 1 is angle 45 degree. Number 1 is angle 45 degree. Number 2 is angle 90 degree. Number 3 is angle 0 or 180 degree. That angle 45 degree, I call it scissors method. Scissors method. That angle 90 degree, I call it cut down method. Cut down method. That angle 0 or 180, I call it slide down method. Slide down method. But let us use degree to pronounce them. Angle 45 degree, angle 90 degree, angle 0 or 180 degree, which I'm going to show you one by one. Number 1, how you are going to calculate the angle. Let us watch now. Where's my pointer again? Where do I keep my pointer? It has fell away. Let me manage this one. Let me manage this. Okay, I've seen it here. When you place your pointer like this, just let me come like this. Let me go closer first to show you. This is a protractor now. I'm giving you 4 cardinal points on a protractor to say this is north, south, west, east. That's an 4 cardinal points. This is angle 0 here. This is angle 90 here. This is angle 180 here. This is angle 270 here. The revolve round of this 4 cardinal points now is 360 degree. So I'm trying to explain for you very well so that you know that sharpening of clipper blade deal with mathematics. And once you understand that mathematics, no type of clipper blade you can never sharpen this work. You have to sharpen all, because this work deal with sense, deal with tricks, logics, strategies, systems, method. Then you have to do it perfectly, correctly, professionally, okay, to achieve the best of the sharpening you want in the sharpening studio. Yeah. Now, I'm positioning my blade at the angle of 45 degrees. Watch now. This is the angle of 0. This angle of 90. This angle of 180. This angle of 270. Forget about this angle of 180. Forget about this 270. Let us talk about this 0 and 90 degree. So I calculate my angle at the 45 degree here, which I'm going to position it here. You see it in this way. This is the angle 0 here. This is angle 180 here. When you take it another one upright like this angle 90 degree. When you divide 90 degree into 2, this angle 45 degree. So this is how I position my blade for sharpening. Look at it like this. That's angle 45 degree. This is the upright angle. This is 90 degree here. So from here, this is 0, this is 90 degree. You divide 90 into 2, that is 45 degree. That's the way I position my blade. I position it for professional use, for learners and pros, professionals and learners. Because this angle, if you can follow it, it's used to give effective sharpening. And then when you follow the procedure step by step, one after the other, if you sharpen 100 set of clipper blade, all the 100 sets are going to work fine. If you sharpen 5 sets of clipper blade, all the 5 is going to work fine. Then let us forget about the 2 and 3 method, so that I should not bring confusion. And we should not, because I don't want to stay longer on this tutorial just to do it sharp and do another thing again, because I still have another video I want to produce. Yeah. Now we are using the angle of 45 degree. This angle of 45 degree. When I position it in this way, this angle of 45 degree, to sharpen the hopper and the bottom clipper blade. Then the second important thing again, which we have to take note. I have 2 different ways in sharpening the clipper blade on the stone. 2 different methods, 2 different movements I take in sharpening the hopper and the bottom clipper blade for human beings, for animals, on the super hard manner sharpening stone. Number 1, I divide the stone into 2 equal parts, which I'm going to get closer to you now and show you. I divide the stone into 2 equal portions. Watch carefully like this. Let me zoom in a little bit. I want you to understand this thing very well. If you don't understand it, at least you can sharpen trimmer. I divide my stone into 2 like this. Watch. Then if I want to sharpen the hopper clipper blade, watch me carefully. I divide the stone into 2. I divide the blade into 2. So if I want to sharpen this side of the blade, you know I've divided the blade into 2. Watch carefully. I divide this blade into 2. I divide the stone surface into 2. If I want to sharpen this side of the blade, I use this half part of the stone to sharpen it from up to down here to cover this space. Then if I want to sharpen the other side here, I sharpen it on the remaining part space of the stone. You see that there, which means this side go for this side go for this side. And anything I do on this side, you have to repeat the same thing exactly on the other side. Watch carefully. If I apply pressure here lightly to sharpen the clipper blade to make the movement, you have to press it a little bit to drag it up and down. You see that? The way I apply the pressure here lightly. So if you want to sharpen the other side now, it has to be lightly. So what you do for here, exactly you repeat for here. What you do for here, if you press it well for here to sharp, you have to do the same thing here. When you want to sharpen here, you press it well to sharpen it. Take note very well. Then when you apply your pressure lightly, then you now walk through from up, down, down. You go 20 times for here. If you want to sharpen the other side now, you have to go to and fro 20 times here again. If you go 40 times here, 40 times for here, 35 times here, 35 times for here. Then one important thing again, the way you activate the surface of this stone, the surface, what do I mean by activating? To make this surface powerful in order to chop the iron evenly and correctly without wasting your time, without wasting your energy, without wasting your chemical, without giving you stress before you get the correct sharpening on the surface of the blade. Yeah, the way you activate this side, you have to activate the same thing, the same way. Then if you fast in sharpening this side, you go to and fro in fast motion. If you want to sharpen here 10 times to go to and fro, you have to go in fast motion again, the same. What you do for here, you repeat the same thing for here too. Now let us go into the field. Yeah. This is the surface of the stone I want to use now. Don't forget, I always use smooth surface to get the correct sharpening on the trimmer and any upper clipper blade. Smooth stone is very, very good for it. Very, very good. Then, to sharpen the bottom clipper blade, all this type of blade, watch carefully, all these bigger blades, I always sharpen the hoppers. I always sharpen the hopper clipper blade of the starters, of the tapper, any type, on the smooth surface stone. It's used to be faster and neat. Then any type of trimmer up and down, I sharpen it on the smooth surface. Understand me? Not that the smooth surface cannot sharpen this, can sharpen all this one, but it used to take longer time at times. But for trainers, for learners, both people are under training, you can use it. Time doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. The more you waste time, once you can get the correct result at the end of the day, you are okay. You are okay. You see that? So this one can sharpen any type of clipper blade, but when you are using it for bigger blade, the bottom clipper blade, it used to take a longer time before you sharpen it correctly. Especially when the clipper blade is used roughly, or condemned clipper blades, or rotten clipper blades. It used to take a longer time. But when you sharpen all this one on the smooth, on the normal and the quash, it has to be faster, no matter how they use it roughly. No matter how rotten it is, it has to be faster. But on the smooth, it's a little bit lower. I mean the bottom clipper blades. Let's go. Now, number one thing I have to do is to clean the surface of the stone. Though I've cleaned it before, but I still need to show you. I clean the surface very neat to remove the carbon, to remove the stone particles, to remove the iron particles. At the same time, to remove any dirty on the surface of the stone. You see now, I've cleaned the surface. You see the surface has changed now. After now, I now apply new engine oil. That is light oil. So if you have thicker oil, the same proportion of kerosene, you mix it together to make it lighter. Finish. So this one is light oil, motor engine oil. Yeah, you see like this? They are now come with a special stone. And this one too, many people don't get this thing right. This smooth surface stone, when I say smooth, something that doesn't have hole on the surface of this one is completely flattened, drawing. It doesn't have any hole. This one, the normal and the quash, different type of normals, different type of quash, they have small hole on the surface like sandpaper. This one doesn't have any hole, just as flat as a plate, or the surface of the plate, or stainless. I'm sorry. So that is why you get another stone to help you make the surface flatten. I call this one special stone. See the area I'm using, it has shown already. You see the shape. You use one portion for it almost every time before you sharpen the clipper blade. You take this portion to rub it, to scrub the surface of this one, to make it flatten, completely flatten. Any area that's going to hopper, going up like heel, is going to bring it down. Any area that's going to form shallow area, this one will balance it up. This one is balancer. You see? You see the way I'm using it? All this thing I'm trying to explain, if you don't get it right, hardly you can sharpen trimmer. Hardly. If I just continue sharpening, at the end of the day, I show you it's okay. You won't understand the process. And if really you are interested in sharpening the trimmer clipper blade, follow this video from beginning to the end. Follow it up. Watch and rewatch again. You are going to gain from there. You see the way I'm rubbing it, scrubbing on the surface of it. You see like that? You see? Yeah. Let me show you the surface now. This is the only area you are going to be using. And the more you use it, look at the height. Look at the height of this area. You know, it's reducing in size. This one can take like 3-4 years or 2 before it will finish. So this one is stronger than this stone. This one is stronger, but a little bit lower to this one. This one is stronger, heavier, stubborn than this one. Then there's another stone again. Let me show you. This is another stone again. Let me come with I call this one's biscuit bone. biscuit bone or catalyst. This one now, I use it to do the same thing to flatten the surface of this one. Secondly, to apply powder on this one. This one is soft. So when I use it to scrub the surface of this one will be depreciating sandy substances. The material they used to make this one, it will be falling on top of this one, now making it to be flattened, and it will be like a coating on the surface of this one. You see that? So therefore, giving this one power, instead of using the powder, this is sharpening powder, you see, this is powder, this is sharpening powder. When you grind this one to powder, it is poured in this one, the same thing as this. This one is powder, this one is stone. But when you apply oil now, you take this one to scrub, it will be applying this powder on this one. So you apply the oil first. You see the way I apply the oil? You may use your finger to spread it. You see that? You spread it to cover the whole surface of the stone. You see like this. Then you now take it out for scrub. You see the way I'm doing it? I will show you now. Let me show you the surface of this one now. You can see the surface now. So this one is reducing in size. It's depreciating sandy substances on the surface of this one. You see like that? So giving it a coating on the surface. So it will be reducing in size. Look at the size now. Look at the full size here. You see it? So it will be reducing it. You'll be using the same portion. It will be reducing little by little. Later, it will now reduce to all this type. You see that this one was bigger stone before. You see how it reduced reach. You can see it like that. So now after the first one, I applied the oil. I use special stone on it. After the special stone, I apply the oil again. I use biscuit bone or catalyst. That's another stone on it, which is soft on this one now. After now apply kerosene. You now use your finger to spread. You see the way I spread it? You don't press on too much. When you press on too much, there's powder on the surface. You'll be packing the powder one side to the other side. No, just on the topmost, just spread it. You see the way I spread the kerosene? You see it through the screen, the way I spread it. Now, after, you now come with the blade. This is the blade you want to sharp. You now place it at the angle of 45 degrees. You see like this? I've shown you, you divide your blade into two portions like this. Then you divide your stone into two portions. You sharpen this first half on this half part of the stone. You sharpen the remaining half part of the blade on the remaining part of the stone. So anything you do for here, you repeat the same thing for here. Anything you do for here, you repeat the same thing for here. Now I want to sharpen this one. I'll go to and fro 30 times. Light pressure, I'll just press it lightly, not too much. Then I have to go slowly. See, that is three things. I press it lightly, not too much. Secondly, I go to and fro 30 times. When I go like this, half, complete 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. That's how I continue counting 30 times. Or to, fro. You see like that? Or go back. You count 30. Then, the way I want to make my movement slowly, I won't be fast too much. Just slowly go up and down. Let us go now. That's 30 times now. Now I clean the back. The oil has spilled on the back. What I do for here now, to and fro 30 times, light pressure, slow movement. I have to repeat the same thing for here. So that the inner surface of the blade is going to chop in the same way. This inner part we are trying to sharp is going to chop the same way. No part will be higher than the other, and the shining have to be the same. So that is why I'm trying to explain this thing one after the other, so that when you want to do your own, you know the step by step to take. You don't need to rush too much. You don't need to slow too much. Now, I want to repeat to and fro 30 times for here. Light pressure. That's 30 times. So once you get all these logics, nothing like say you sharpen if it doesn't work. Master, it must have to work because you follow it with mathematically. You see the way I'm cleaning? You put it like this, you pull it out, you cover it close, you pull it out. Let me come to the back of the camera to show it up. We are looking for two things: flatness on the surface of the blade and the total shining across. Flatness. You see the flatness there? Let me come with the pointer so that you really understand what I'm trying to fashion out. This is the surface I'm saying. Look at the flatness there. You see it flat. Then the color, the shining, the same. Shining the same. You see like that? You see it? You see like this? So let us go one time now. And it will be okay. Then we will now start for the bottom clipper blade. Before you sharp, you have to treat the surface of your stone. It's very important. It is very, very important. You can't do without the activating the surface of the stone. So we have to take note of it very well. We have to take note of it very well. Take note of it very well. So we are still going 30 times now. The same way we went for the first one, we are still going for the second time now. The same way, 30 times to and fro, light pressure, slow movement. Let's go. That's 30 times. That's 30 times. To and fro, 30 times each. Let me come closer to clean the blade very well, so I can be able to see it properly. Now, let's watch now. Let us watch. You can see it now. So this clipper blade is sharpened correctly. It's sharpened correctly. Even if you use sharper to sharpen it, this is what you are going to get. Flatness and the total shining across the same way, the same color. You see it in this way. So this one is sharpened correctly. So we want to start the sharpening on the bottom clipper blade. You can see it on the down clipper blade. So let me treat the surface of the stone now, so that will be faster with it. Number one thing we have to do when you want to sharpen fresh, you clean the stone surface very well, so that the particles of the stone, particles of the ions, dirties on the surface of the stone, yeah, you see I've cleaned it very well now. It's okay like this. Then now apply oil. Then don't forget, this one is smooth surface stone. We have to use special stone on it. The first time we want to sharpen the upper clipper blade, we have to balance the surface of the stone very well. We have to balance it at least one time. This is special stone. See the area I used the other time, the first time I sharpened the upper clipper blade, I'm still going to use it again. Any area that's likely to form heel, you bring it down. Any area that's going to form shallow, you balance it off. You balance it so that the whole surface of the stone is going to be balanced very well. Completely balanced. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be balanced. You see like this? They are now come. This one is biscuit bone, just the same thing as this one. They have the same color before, but when this one begin to drink swallowing kerosene oil now, you turn to this color again. They are the same color before, and it was big like this before. So I've used it to remain like this. So let's use this small one. Let me apply the oil first. You can use your finger to spread the oil again. You can use to spread the oil to cover the whole surface. You see that you now use the biscuit bone on it. You see the way I'm using it? You are activating the surface of the stone. You are making it powerful. You are making it very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. You see the surface? Let me go quite closer to show you. You can see how flat it is. Now, you apply your kerosene, then you use your finger to spread it to cover the whole surface. Now, don't forget, I've shown you where we are going to place the thumb. It's at the back here, not the center here, not here at all. Here is not the center. I've shown you this is the back of the blade here. This is the front of the blade here. You find the center here. This is the center around here. Then you cut it into two again. You place your thumb for one side. You place your top the other side here. You see? So you place it at the angle of 45 degrees. So I want to sharpen this first side now. I'm going to and fro 50 times for this side. Slow movement, light pressure. I will just press it lightly, not too much. Then I have to go to and fro, half, 1, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. I go 50 times for this side, 50 times for the other side. Slow motion. Let us go now. That's 50 times. Let's do for the other side the same thing. That's 50 times each for one side. So let me first show you before I clean the blade. See the way I'm cleaning the back? If you want to clean this front, you go from the inside here to the outside. From here to outside. From here to outside. Don't come from outside to inside, or you come in diagonal like this or the other side like this. It's wrong. That is what I'm saying. My own studio here, I'm saying. So if you want to clean the back, see the way I clean the back now? You see it. If you want to clean the front, go from the back, from the center to the front. Or you open the rag like this, you cover it up, the other side, you pull it out. You see like this? You see like this? Those are the two different ways I use. Now, let us watch carefully and see the inside of the blade. Where the stone, let me come with the pointer. Where the stone has touched, where the stone has not touched, where the stone works very well, where the stone is not work very well. Let me off the light, whether you can still see it better than this. Yeah, you can see better than this. Let us watch carefully now. Let us watch carefully. You see this blade is too tiny. You need to open your eyes very well. You must be a good observant if you want to sharpen clipper blade. And as you open your eyes, you must be able to differentiate in the surfaces of the blade. The surface, what do I mean by surface? This is the surface of the blade. This is the surface of the blade. When I say inner surface, here and the here, completely here like this. This is the inner surface of the blade. But mostly, this area you are sharpening from here like this, then the back here, you must be able to observe what is happening in that area I've shown you now. You must be able to observe. You are going to see three things there. When I use this smooth surface stone, the reason why I always use smooth, the smooth will show you where the work starts, where the stone touch well, where the stone touch partially, where the stone is not touch at all. The smooth is going to show you. This surface of the stone is going to show you. It's good for tutorial very well. But this one, normal, and the quash, when I use it now, I will show you the first time I show you, see how the stone, how the blade is before I sharp. The next time I will come, I'll just show you, I've finished. You cannot see the step by step. But this one will be showing us gradually how the work progress, where the work starts, where the work reach, where the stone touch, where the stone touch partially, where the stone has not touched at all. This one is going to give us. And by showing you all these things, you can be able to understand the nature of the sharpening. Yeah, as stone is working on the surface of the blade, you're supposed to know. Now let us watch carefully. Let's watch carefully. There's something I want to show you. Yeah, let us watch carefully like this. Watch carefully. Anywhere you see the stainless well, stone touch here very well. Stone touch this area very well. Stone touch here small here, you see. So all these areas I show you now, stone work on them very well. Then the next one partially is this one, this area. All these areas partially. Then when you look at this, where you see stainless by the edge here, the stone doesn't touch it at all. Watch carefully. This area are covered. You see it? You see the stainless there? So the stone does not touch that area at all. This area I showed you, watch, it's bigger here. This area is bigger. Then towards the edge of the blade, now cover it all towards the edge like this. The stone does not touch that area. Stone touch here very well. Touch here. Touch here. That's number one. Then when you look at the back, stone touches there very well. Here is partially. You see that those are the three areas you need to take note. Watch like this. So once you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade, how to study the inner surface of the blade is very, very important. You must be able to take with your eyes. You can be able to observe where the stone has started working, where the stone work very well, where the stone touch, chop the iron there. That's number one. This is the area. Here, here, and here. You see like that? Then second one is where the stone touch partially. It touches little. These are the area here. You see here, come like this. Where the stone is not touched at all, you see the edge here. Look at this edge where you see stainless. The stone is not touched that area. Those are the three different type of surfaces you are going to see when you are sharpening the clipper blade. Then the more we sharp now, the more this shining will be expanding. It will be expanding. It will now try to cover this partially. From partially, it will now go and cover where the stone is not touched at all. Then everything will now cover up like this. Once you see shining, the whole surface, then you see flatness. The two have to come at once. The flatness of the surface of the blade, number one. The total shining across, number two. The two have to come at the same time. If you see the flatness, and you do not see the total shining across, the blade will not work. And if you the shining, the flatness is not there, the blade will not work. So the flatness, what do I mean by flatness? The surface like this all have to be in the same level. The same level, all have to be in the same level. The same level. You see like that? And the shining have to cool the same way. The way I've shown you for the upper clipper blade. Let us go into the feed now. So I'm trying to explain this thing very well so that if you want to sharpen it, you should know the step by step to take. And at the end of the day, you are going to get the best of the result. Even mere looking at it, when you sharpen it correctly, you have to know that this one is going to work. I will be showing you. And this activating is very important. You can't jump it. And you cannot do it halfly, just to do small like this, put the blade. No. You have to do it to cover the whole surface. You see the way I'm doing it? You have to follow everything correctly. Once you can follow it in that way, at the end of, even before you test it on the clipper, I have to show you how you are going to test it with your hand. When you test it with your hand, you are going to confirm whether it's sharpening correctly or it's not sharpening correctly. No, we are now going for 50 times now. Fast speed. Light pressure, to and fro 50 times. Fast speed. F-A-S-T. S-P-E-E-D. Fast speed. That is 50 times. I'm starting the second side now. That's 50 times each for one side. Let me get it closer before I clean. Let me come closer to the screen before I clean the surface, so that when you sharpen finish, you lift it up. You see the way it is? Look at the back. You see the way it is? Then you need to clean this back first, not to spoil the masking tape. Now let us clean. You see this one now? Or simply do it in this way, cover it up like this. You see like this? Now let me come with the pointer. So what I'm trying to explain is now you are going to get it right. You are going to get it right. Watch now. You see where I told you that the sharpening started here and here and here. Now see that the sharpening has covered here. It has progressed, reached all these areas. You see that it has progressed, reached all these areas. Then when you look at this center, you see black. Let me place it very well. You can see it. You see black color here. This area I covered. You see black color. Let me lift it up. You see black color there. That area is shallow area. Shallow area. It goes down. It's in form of step. When you are in this shining area now, you want to go to this black, you have to step down. When you go from here to here, you step down. But when you are in this black area, when you want to come here, you step up. You step up to come here. This area and this area are the same level. Here and here, the same level. But with this black area, you go down a little bit. When you are here, you go down. Then when you are in this black area, you want to come up, you climb up. You step up to come here. So which means this area is down. So the more we continue to sharp, the more this area will be coming down. This area will be coming down to come and meet the level of this center. To come and meet the level of this center. When you look at the edge of this blade here, the edge, you will see faint stainless. The stone has not touched that area at all. It has not touched it. So the more we sharp, the more the sharpening will be extending to the front. It will be covering to the front. It will be covering to the front. So, and there's one thing you need to take note. Your thumb must be very, very balanced. That is why I put the masking tape, so that your thumb will not be drawn up and down. Once you see this, we divide it into two equally like this. Then we divide it to two through this center here. Then you now place your thumb. The same place you place your thumb for the first time, for the second time, for the third time, the same place you continue to be placing your thumb for the second side here. So that you are applying pressure here. And the more you are applying pressure, you are dragging up and down. And the more you drag on the surface of the stone, you know the stone surface is sharp. It will be chopping this one. And believe one thing, this one itself is chopping the stone. But the rate at which this blade in that surface is chopping the stone is very low. Just into ratio of 98. This one is form of 98 chopping the iron. The iron is fighting back at the ratio of 2%. It's very low, or 1% is very low. You see like that? Now let's all continue the sharpening. Don't forget, before you sharp, you have to treat the surface of your stone. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. You treat the surface. The same angle, 45 degrees. So I'm going 100 times now. Slow motion, 100 times. Light pressure each side. Slow motion to and fro 100 times. That's 100 times. So I want to clean the back, not to spoil that masking tape. I want to clean it. Then let us go for the second side. You know, I've almost consumed the whole chemical on the surface of the stone, because I counted a long number. That's 1 to 100. So I've almost consumed the whole chemical on the surface. What do I need to do now is to clean the surface first. because carbon is plenty, particles of iron is there, particles of stone is there. You have to clean it. That's number one thing before you go for the second side. Those are the things to take note, because the blade is too tiny. The teeth is too tiny. So if there should be any dirty on the surface of this stone, it's going to affect those small blades. It's going to affect it. You see that after now, you can use the stone to spread the oil at the same to do the necessary thing. You see like this. You see like this. You can still use your finger for beginners. So when you this, I'm going anti-clockwise now. See the way I'm going. See my speed. When I'm returning clockwise now, the same speed. You see like this, to make the surface balance the same way. Then if you go in slow motion for anti-clockwise, so when you are coming back clockwise, it have to be the same slow motion again. You need to take note of all this, so that the surface of this stone have to be balanced equally the same. Once you do not follow all these steps, one side may be lower than the other. You will not take your eyes to see, but when you sharpen the clipper blade, it will be affecting the surface. The clipper blade will not work fine. You need to take note very well. So let us use this bigger one. You apply the oil first. You see the way I'm doing it? That's anti-clockwise. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. You see like this? All these are very, very important. Because if this surface is not balanced, if this surface is not good, no matter how experienced you are, this stone cannot give you the effective sharpening you want. It's going to be giving you error. So you have to use your brain according to the flatness of the surface of the stone, together with the way you activate the surface of the stone to give you the best of the result, to make your work faster and very neat. And at the end of the day, you test, it's going to be confirmed. Now you apply the kerosene to cover the whole. You see the way I'm doing it? You do everything to cover. No need to put just small kerosene in the center and now be dragging up and down. No. I don't do it in that way. Even when your customers surrounded you, watching you, they will really be like the way you walk, because you follow things accordingly. Now let me show you. I want to show you the first side before I go for the second side, to let you take note of what is going on. You see this side I've sharpened now. If you watch from here to here, the shining show very well. But when you look from here to here, it doesn't show. So we have to return the same sharpening for here to balance it up. So that is 100 times. That's 100 times. You can see that the work is progressing. This is where we are seeing the black. So if you want this work to be a little bit faster, we can use squash, just to make sure we clean it up. Then we now go back to smooth again. If you want to make it faster, we use squash surface or normal surface. It's going to fasten the job. Then after we just use it to clear all this heel area, we now go back to smooth again to smooth it up. Let's do that way. I'm very sorry for that. So let me take away this smooth surface. This one is squash. This one is squash surface. Now we don't use this special on the squash and the normal. We don't use it. We only use the biscuit bone, the second one. We don't use the special stone on the squash and the normal surface. This activating I'm doing is compulsory. No matter how hurry you are, no matter how in haste you are, you must have to do it successively in my own studio. I'm saying it. You must have to do it. You can't escape it, you can't jump it. You cannot omit it. If you want to get the best of the result, you cannot omit it. Now let me show you before I start. Watch this surface very well. Watch very well now. How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. You see that this? Let me go down. 50 times each for one side. 50 times each for one side. That was 50 times for one side. So we are going to repeat the same 50 times for the other side too. But let me show you before I go for the second side so that you can understand how the nature of the sharpening is. Let us watch carefully now. You see the difference now? Can you see the difference? You see the difference? Look from here. This was the area sharp just now, this half. Look at the difference from here to here and from here to here. You see it now? The shining come up well, very well, but the flatness is not there well. You see, the two are coming up little by little. So let us repeat for the second side 50 times again for the second side. Yeah, let me come closer to the screen so that I can be able to understand the step by step the work is going. Watch now. You see the shining is coming out now, the flatness is coming out. Now let us go like one set or two sets on the quash. After that one now, we now return back to smooth because the smooth is going to make it to cut. This one now, if you use it, you can use it. This one will not cut. On this small blade, it will not cut. Only the smooth will work it for us. 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. But still use your mouth to blow it. See the way I blow it up now. That's 20. That's 20 again. Take note, whatever thing I do for one side, I repeat the same thing necessarily for the other side. Nothing difference there. And that is only at the best way you can get the best of the sharpening in the inner surface of the blade. Without that, you cannot. Let me still come closer again to show you. It should not be only me looking at it. You see like this. So let's go one time now and go back to the smooth. Let's go one time. Then now go back to smooth. $50 times. All these are very important. You need to remove the carbon, all this solution at the back. If not, it's going to waste that masking tape. It's going to waste it. At the same time, you refresh. You refresh. Let me come closer to the screen. You can see it now. So the shiny is coming out. The flatness is coming out. So let us change to the... Or let's go one time again. Let's go one time. Let's go one time and now go back to smooth. Yeah, let's watch. You can see the difference now. The flatness is coming out, the shine is coming out too. So let us go back to smooth surface from smooth. Let's return this one back and come with the smooth. This one is smooth. That is 90. $90, $70, remain $20. Still remain a little. Still remain a little. Look at the inner surface now. The shiny has come out, the flatness has come out, but we still need to repeat it like 1 or 2 times again. Let's repeat it 1 or 2 times. For learners, we don't need to rush to test. We need to sharpen and make sure we get it correct. We are sure that the clipper blade is sharpened correctly before we test. And you know, this stone is not chopped too much. Just briefly it's chopping the surface. It's not over chopping. If to say it's coarse or small, no. You could have finished it since. But I want us to see the step by step, so that when you are sharpening on your own, you can be able to be seeing the differences in the surfaces before you achieve your correct sharpening. If I'm using the smooth throughout or the quartz throughout, you won't see all these signs. You can't see them. You can't see them all. Out of 100, you are going to see like between 30 and 40%. Yeah. Let me get closer again. Let's watch. Look at the inside now. The changes is coming out well. Let's repeat 1 time again. Let's clean the stone surface. The carbon is full the surface now. Carbon solution, particles of iron, particles of stones. Yeah. Now let's watch now. You can see the difference now. Now let us test. This is the upper clipper blade, this is the bottom clipper blade. You see like this? Let me zoom in. You now drag from side to side. This blade is very strong. Oh, it's a very strong blade. Though it doesn't have too much weight, but it's very strong. It's a very strong iron. It's not soft at all. So we need to do it very well before the sign can show. Let me check first. Yeah, the sign is coming out little by little. We have to do it very well. So the cardboard can cover the whole mouth, the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade, which means the clipper blade is sharpened correctly. When mounted on the clipper engine, is going to work like a new clipper blade, or even better than the new clipper blade. Yeah, let us now open it and see. So you understand what I'm saying? Look at the carbon. You see the inside. You see the carbon and feel the inside, which means there's no gap in between the upper and the bottom clipper blade inner surfaces when you close it up. There's no space in between two of them. Like this, when you close it up now, then you now watch through computer here, there's no space in between them. So this blade is going to cut like a new clipper blade, or it's better than the new clipper blade. So that is the step-by-step to sharpen trimmer clipper blade. So we can't do for the second one now till tomorrow again. So that is why I really advise us to subscribe to the Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel so that whenever I come on live to Sharp, you can be able to get the notification immediately. Immediately I come on live, you are going to get the notification that Sharp and Laugh TV is on live. So you have to join us. But if you did not subscribe, you did not press the notification button, hardly you can see us by luck. By luck, you can see the video by luck. But it's not common like that. But once you subscribe, you press the notification button, you will see the notification immediately. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You will see where they write subscribe. SUBSYB is subscribe. Use your finger to press it. You're not to subscribe with notification bell. Press the notification bell again. You're not to 3 bell option. Press the one at the top most painted white or black in color. The right AW beside the press it, which means you have taken notification, you have subscribed. The moment I post video, I post short. Whenever I'm on live, you are going to get notification immediately. When people comment into the channel, when there's another reply to comment, you are going to see all at once. When you subscribe, you press the notification button. So we are coming for this one later. We are coming for this one later. We are going to sharpen it. We are coming for this one later. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching my video from A to Z. So if you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. You remember to press the notification button so that whenever I come on live, you are going to get notification. Thank you for watching. Be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one.